Today I'm making MJ, Steph, and Shaq teammates to see how many championships they'll win. I'm only going to stop doing these when you guys stop showing love, because the last couple ones have gotten at least 200 likes plus. I believe the last one has 200 likes. Actually, let me check real quick just to make sure, because I don't want to be lying to you guys. I did say I'd do another if we hit 200 likes. Yeah, I mean, the last one we did is basically at 300 likes, so we might as well run it back with some different players. Same idea, though. Today, we have a rookie version of Jordan, Shaq, and Stephen Curry. We're, of course, going to be keeping them on the team for as long as humanly possible in order to see how many championships they will win. We did this with Michael, Shaq, and LeBron. We did it with Kevin Durant, Steph, and LeBron. We did it with Jordan, LeBron, and Kobe, Steph, and LeBron. We've done it with so many players, so we're going to continue it. I like having Shaq in these so we have a definitive center. And I think this is going to be like, usually I know exactly who's going to be the top dog number one option on the team. Newsflash, for most of them, it's been LeBron. That doesn't mean he's better than Jordan. That doesn't mean I think he's better than Jordan. I'm just saying for 2K, they think it's LeBron. But today it's going to be interesting. I'm assuming they're going to make it Jordan. I would be very surprised if it's not. But also Shaq might step up. And then Steph is always going to be there. So let's go ahead and start simulating. No waiting around. Make sure to subscribe to the channel. We just hit 2,000 subs. I'm trying to hit 10,000 subscribers by the end of the year. So, help me out. We're 8,000 away. It's a long time. But yeah, go ahead and subscribe. And let's get right into the video. Okay, so obviously, as we sim, we're obviously going to have some goals for this team. Oh, yeah, let's actually just look at the starting rotation. So, yeah, we got to put Steph. I don't know why they weren't starting. But, yeah, so, wait, Shaq? Okay, yeah, I just had to put them in the roster because they weren't in the rotation. That's good. But, yeah, we're going to have some goals for this team, for this trio. One is obviously breaking the He's breaking the win streak record, regular season win streak record. The other, I want to win at least 10 championships. It usually happens, but only one time we only had 8. So at least 10 champions in this. I think the most we've had is 13. We want 10. And then 4-peating, 5-peating, however many in a row. The most in a row we've had, I think, was like 11, which is ridiculous. And then that's really it. I think there's going to be others that come up that I'm going to forget. Oh, yeah, 73-9 record, obviously. I didn't mean to turn off all trades. I just meant to put CPU trade offers off. Okay, just so that it you know what I'm saying, simulation goes by a little faster. Wait, did I do the right one? Yeah. So, yeah, let's go ahead and see how this goes. Okay, Kobe's out here winning MVPs. Rookie of the year was Michael Jordan. He might be the top dog for this team, averaging 22 points a game. Did he make an All-NBA team as well? Yes, he did. He made an All-NBA third team as well. So pretty good start to his career. Probably asserting himself as a top dog. Averaging 7 assists, which is way more. I guess when you're playing with Shaq, that's just going to happen. Also, this is the wrong Shaq. We always mess something up. But yeah, our Shaq had 18 and 10, and then Steph averaged 21 and 9 and 10. So, you know what? He's not very far behind Michael Jordan. We do have to do one thing. I'm sorry. I know I always have to do this to you, Shaq. I feel like I always forget either Shaq or Kobe. I always forget somebody. So goodbye, Shaquille O'Neal. You have been replaced. All right, here we go. Round 1 against the Magic. They, of course, have Tracy McGrady, Grant Hill, blah, 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 blah. Let's get right into this. Okay, didn't meet the Simcast. 2-0, 3-0, sweep Aruno. And they might go through they might win a championship their first season, which usually doesn't happen. It's really only happened about twice. One time with Jordan, LeBron, and Kobe, and then another time with Jordan, LeBron, and Shaq. But yeah, Steph, Michael, and Shaq are looking like a great trio so far because they've only lost one single game in the Eastern Conference. And this series is actually close. It's a 3-2 lead. Let's go ahead and sim. Kind of a close game, 5-1 game. Yeah, it's going to be over right here. Bulls take care of business, reaching the finals. Jordan's averaging 24 in the playoffs with Steph averaging 19. Shaq's putting up a solid 18 and 10. Good numbers from all cylinders, and the Mavericks are looking to take care of business as they reach the finals, meaning we have Dirk versus Dirk and Steve Nash, which is actually a great duo that never really was able to make things happen. It's going to be a sweep, though, for the Chicago Bulls as Michael Jordan wins Finals MVP in just his rookie season, averaging 27 points, 5 rebounds, and 6 assists. It seems like he might be that guy for them, for sure. Okay, so Jordan drops up to a 91 after winning his first championship. Curry is an 89. The nice thing about this is they were all the same age when they entered the league, meaning they're all probably going to retire at around the same time. I don't know why they just changed Michael Jordan's number to 6. I think that's because Jordan just retired, so his number got retired, but I really don't know why. They always do that for some reason. But yeah, let's go ahead and continue the sim. All right, so they're going to finish with a 70-12 record. Jordan already winning an MVP in just his second season. We'll see how that plays out. It looks like LeBron is on the Nuggets. He got drafted there, meaning I'm assuming Carmelo might be on the Cavs or something. I don't know. Let's see. Yeah, I called it. Carmelo's on the Cavs. Wade is on the Grizzlies, and Bosch ended up on the Heat. It's all scrambled up. Oh, I didn't check the All-NBA teams. Luckily, we can see it right here. Oh, never mind. Oh, here. Yeah, you can see it right here. Okay, so, we want to see All-NBA selections. There's the All-NBA, Michael Jordan. All-NBA first team. We already saw his averages. Shaq actually ended up making the All-NBA second team, and then Curry is nowhere to be found. Wow, I think it's going to be Curry who ends up as this third option, which I feel like always happens in these sims. But, oh, my God, they're going to lose, I think, in the first round, possibly. 2-2. They're up 3-2 now. Let's see if they finish things off. Yep. Damn, they were down 2-0. Lost home court advantage and came back. This is the Pacers, except there's no Reggie Miller because he's not in the game. We could add him, but I'm too lazy. 2-1-1. 2-1 here. 3-1 here. And the Bulls are reaching the conference finals yet again. Big Gilbert Arenas. I saw somebody comment on one of my videos saying, oh, no, Gilbert Arenas isn't on the Wizards. And okay, I don't know where Gilbert Arenas is. Maybe he's injured. I don't know. I think he's supposed to be on the Wizards now, right? It's 2003? Yeah, he's supposed to be a Wizard. Anyway, Bulls head into the finals. This might be the best team so far, honestly. Like, I haven't seen this easy success from any of the teams so far. That's back-to-back championships. Already looking to go on a massive championship streak as Jordan wins another Finals MVP. And yeah, it's looking like it's going to be very hard for Steph and Shaq to catch up. I think Jordan is going to be that guy in this simulation as he has 2 Finals MVPs, an MVP, and 2 championships. Shaq is definitely number 1 option, making his first All-NBA team, but Curry kind of falling behind right now. Not made any All-NBA teams, made a rookie team, averaging pretty decent numbers, but, not doing too much for that team. Definitely doing a lot for the team. See, I always speak too soon. Definitely doing a lot, but, not as much as Jordan or Shaq. Okay, so Jordan rises to a 95 overall. They also have Tyson Chandler out here getting better and better. I do love using the 2000s Bulls. It's always so overpowered, I think. Maybe that's why whenever I have players on this team specifically, they always win a lot of championships because the supporting cast is so good. But yeah, either way, you could have a great supporting cast and 2K will make you lose a stupid game. I just realized Curry went from 21 a game to 19 a game. So he is averaging 10 assists, though, which is like the most assists I think you'll ever see Curry average. Let's just continue the season, and it looks like they're going on a win streak. We'll just count right now. 10-0. Oh, there's a loss. As soon as I mention the record, it's just over. But yeah, maybe they can get that win streak record. That'd be cool because that is obviously always one of the challenges on this board. They're on a pretty nice win streak so far since their loss in November 14th. Long win streak. I want to say the best record we've ever had was 4 losses, and then I guess that would be 78 wins. We haven't seen a team really come... I wonder what that win streak was. That was a long win streak. Hold on. Should I count this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Okay, so 20-game win streak so far is their best. They need 34 in order to break the record. But I would also love to just see like a 79-3 record. That would be sick too. I've never seen 82-0 in any of these simulations. That's like my dream to see that. But win streak is very long. Once again, let's see. It's a 13-game win streak. See if they can continue this. 14. Okay. Why do I even mention the win streak when I know 2K is just going to make me lose the next game as soon as I mention it? This is going to be they're going to finish the season with a great record either way as they lose. So yeah, we could tie our best, which is 78-4. They'd have to go no losses, but yeah, it's looking like it's just going to be a kind of not a mid-season, but definitely not as good as it can be. Okay, so 76-6 record so far. Obviously, we broke the record, and look at this: Curry won MVP. Maybe I was wrong about Curry. 27 points, 13 assists, 4 rebounds, 2 steals. Unbelievable stats from him. And Jordan is nowhere to be. There's Jordan, 25 points, 6 rebounds, 8 assists. Wow, Curry maybe he's going to end up being that guy. Shaq is probably going to be the third option on this team. That is wild. If Curry can win a Finals MVP, that changes the trajectory of this entire video. It's going to be a Curry versus MJ matchup where it looks like, Jordan is up 3-1, takes care of business there. Let's see, Jordan, let's see if they win this one. The Bulls, they're sweeping through the playoffs. The first time we're playing the Spurs, who are obviously going to have a great team. Nothing really bad about this team. They even have Richard Hamilton. I see no Ginobili, though, but Richard Hamilton might be not better, but, kind of gives you the same thing. It doesn't matter, though. The Bulls completely sweep through. And Steph, 33, 4, and 11, wins the Finals MVP. Things might change here. There might be a big change. Maybe it's going to be Curry for the first time in any of these videos trying to get that number one option spot. This is some interesting stuff going on right here, I have to say. So Curry is a 97. Now Jordan's a 97. Shaq is a 96. I think if there's any team that can do this 82-0, it might be this roster. But they already lost on their third game. And that win streak is hard, but they're like blowing through the playoffs like it's nothing, though. So give them credit for that. Okay, so the record definitely got a lot worse. This win streak I don't think is happening with this lineup. I couldn't really tell you why, but either way, they're destroying everybody in the NBA Finals, which is really all that matters at the end of the day. Shaq now winning an MVP, so it's really just interchangeable at this point what's happening right now. Luckily, though, all three of them make the All-NBA first team. Steph did average 28 points and 11 assists. I think you could probably make the case that he probably deserves to be the MVP, and it's Jordan who looked like he had the worst season out of all three of them, which is pretty crazy to me. I'm not going to lie. That is crazy. I really thought Jordan was just going to assert dominance, and it looks like it's going to be a sweep in the first round for the Bulls. I think this is the first time in the video where all three of the players win an MVP, and if Shaq can do it as well, a Finals MVP, it means all three of them won a Finals MVP as well. And it looks like we might go 16-0 in the playoffs. This is the first team to do it. That's the first team to do a 16-0 run in the playoffs, not losing a single game. Steph takes home the Finals MVP this time. And now things are interesting. Things are getting interesting. So now Curry is a one-time MVP and a two-time Finals MVP. And so is Jordan, with Shaq creeping up with his one MVP. All he needs is one Finals MVP, and he'll be in the race as well. So all three of these guys are challenging each other on who is going to be the top dog in this race. This is some interesting stuff. This is like the most interesting one of these videos I've done so far. This is fun. I'm assuming all of them are going to bump up to a 99 overall. Indeed. Oh, no, Shaq is a 98, but he just won an MVP, so he's going to bump up to a 99. But, yeah, all of them are 99s. I guess the reason why our record was so much worse is because, look at the team. Other than the 4 here, the rest of the team is so garbage, it's disgusting. But I guess when you have those 3 players, you could do anything. As we start 10-1, that win streak record is not happening, though, unless we get a better supporting cast. That's definitely not happening. But so far, we're at 4 championships? Yeah, 4. Let's see the averages right now. Steph is averaging 25. His averages went down. Jordan's averaging 25 as well. And then I think it's going to be Shaq who's going to end up being the top dog. Look, he's got 26 and 16 rebounds. I think it's going to be Shaq. Shaq is all around just putting up monster stats, like Wilt Chamberlain numbers right now. Okay, we're on a pretty big win streak. I don't think it's possible, though, with the amount of games. Yeah, they're on a 19-game win streak, but they would need 15 games to break the win streak record. And I don't think they're going to do it. Let's see what they end up with on the win streak. They're on a 27-game win streak. This is their highest win streak so far. Make that 28 as Shaq wins the MVP. Slowly catching up to Steph and Jordan interesting stuff is happening right now as Jordan misses the All-NBA team. Curry did average 27 and 12, with Shaq averaging 25 and 15. We saw that. Jordan did make an All-NBA second team. All of them are averaging 20. Is that what I'm seeing? Everyone's... Oh, yeah. Steph is leading the team in scoring. But I guess they think Shaq is the most valuable player, and I don't blame him. He's averaging 15 rebounds. I don't blame them for giving him the MVPs right now. But, yeah, everybody's winning awards, which is so different than any of our last simulations that I think it's really interesting. And none of these teams in the playoffs can really do anything to us right now. I mean, it's just easy work. This is the most dominant. Okay, wait a second. Jazz are fighting right now. Jazz are fighting hard. They're up 3-2. They could break the win streak here. Close game. Is this the end already of this super team dynasty? Yeah, 1-point game. Here we go. Our first hop-in. Let's do it. In 2007. Steph Curry's at the line. I'm pretty confident that he'll make both of these. Let's be honest. It's Steph and Curry. When are we going to see Steph? Let's make sure it's on Hall of Fame, actually. Yep. When do we really see Steph miss free throws here? First one's up, and it's good. Jordan is in the game. Is Shaq in the game? Yep, Shaq's in the game. All three of them are in the game right now. I didn't even see who's on this Jazz team. It looks like Steve Nash. I believe that's Josh Smith running around. Maybe Corey Maggette as well. Interesting Utah Jazz team. They're down 1, though, and up 3-2 in the series. Screen is set here. Nash rises. Big time shot is good. Steve Nash is looking to end this dynasty here. In and out, a couple in and outs. Let's see what Steph can do in this one. The leading scorer for this Bulls team. Can he make a big play? Curry now, his three-pointer is good. Back-to-back threes late in the fourth quarter for both these teams. Nash now. I like this matchup between Steve Nash and Curry, I have to say. Why does Curry look so small? I'm pretty sure he's the same height as Nash. Maybe it's because he looks skinnier. Steve Nash bodying his way. I've never seen Nash look to score so hard. But, yeah, interesting stuff happening right now. Curry. Maybe you got to give it to Shaq. Maybe let Shaq get some work in here. And he is the MVP of this team. Or Jordan. Any of these three guys can take this big shot. 5 seconds. 3 seconds. Jordan's going to have to take a tough shot. That's really tough with the left hand. Big time play for Michael Jordan. Nash on the perimeter. Curry guarding him tightly. Screen is set. Nash driving inside. Great defense from Shaq to get the stop. They give it right to their best free throw shooter. Curry's only got 22 points tonight, but making some big plays down the stretch for them. Knocking down both free throws. They got to pray that no three-pointers are made here. Luckily, we're in 2007, so not everybody can shoot the three ball like the modern day, unless your name is Rudy Gobert or Ben Simmons. That's a big-time three. He can shoot the three ball. Thank God Corey Maggette missed that one, and it looks like the Bulls will be forcing Game 7. Michael this time, 31 and 10. He might win the Finals MVP, honestly. Curry is averaging 30 points, so he'll probably win it. But, yeah, Shaq, 25 and 15. And we have Game 7, and we can't really talk about Finals MVP until they win it all here. So let's do it. At home, let's see how the Bulls do. They go on a run. Jazz are up pretty big right now. This might be another close game, actually. Bulls hold a lead. Yep, they're going to win it. Jordan, 23, 10, and 8. I'm very, very curious to see who wins the Finals MVP here. It's Steph. Another Finals MVP for Steph Curry. And he is having, at this moment, a better career than Jordan. He's a 5-time, obviously, he's a 1-time MVP and a 3-time Finals MVP. Jordan is a 1-time MVP, 2-time Finals MVP. So now he has that edge over Michael Jordan. As for Shaq, he has the most MVPs, however, no Finals MVPs. So he's kind of like the king of the regular season right now for them. Unless we see Jordan make a little bit of a comeback, because I am really surprised right now at kind of what's happening here. Okay, the supporting cast just keeps getting worse. They're not signing anybody, maybe because they can't afford anybody else, which I understand. But, like, they got to do some signing right now because they don't have a good team around them at all. And I don't know how many more championships they can win with a supporting cast like that. They're going to need to up their supporting cast. by a lot because it's going to be very hard for them to continue to win championships like this. Right now, they have 5 in a row. But yeah, they're going to start losing games if they don't get a supporting cast. They're lucky that Shaq, Jordan, and Steph are all in their prime going absolutely crazy. And yeah, they're actually winning a lot of games right now. We'll see, though. We are on a pretty good win streak right now. It's an 11 game. Okay, I thought it was way higher because I saw all this green and I was like, this is a great win streak. But yeah, they could continue it, though. They might. If they can end the season without losing, they might break the win streak record, I think. But that's going to be really hard to do. To not lose a single... What's their win streak at now? 24? They need 10 more wins. That's 25. Oh, of course, as soon as we lost to the Rockets, who probably have Yao Ming. Yep. Coutinho, Mobley, and Luol Deng, and Yao Ming, and Steve Francis. That's who we lose to. And then we lose back-to-back. But yeah, they're going to finish with a 72-10 record. And Shaq continues to prove himself as the king of the regular season. All 3 of them in All-NBA teams, though. Jordan, you're going to have to do some. I mean, I know that there's a lot of Jordan fans in my comments at all times. I could see them because they always comment mean stuff about LeBron. But you're going to have to step it up unless you want Steph, who's been averaging insane numbers, to overtake your spot. Shaq is winning all the MVPs right now, and Curry's winning all the finals MVPs. Let's see how they can do in this season. 3-1. They take down the Miami Heat. Now against the Knicks. They're looking to go 6 in a row here in the finals. And it sweeps all around for these teams. 2-0, 2-0, 3. Okay, 2-1. Bobcats are fighting hard, but it's not going to be enough. Nuggets always give us a challenge, and they have LeBron James, our first time playing LeBron, which is going to be tough at all times. Let's see. Is Jordan owning LeBron right now? He kind of is, actually. Only 16, 7, and 7. He's kind of owning LeBron right now. If it makes you feel better. Look at that. Let's see if I mean, in 9 for 18, they're owning him. Jordan, 32, 5, and 10. He might actually win the finals MVP this year. He is low-key matching up with Curry. Curry's averaging 0.4 more points. There's a championship, and it's Shaq. Wow, Shaq might end up being the top dog of this simulation. There's a real race right now. And honestly, I hate to say it, Jordan fans, but I'm kind of slowly but surely kicking out Jordan from this race. Only 2 finals MVPs and 1 MVP. Steph got that 1 MVP and 3 finals MVP. I might put Shaq above both of them. 3 MVPs, 1 finals MVP, 1 more finals MVP, and he's definitely over Curry. I think he's definitely over Jordan, and he might be over Curry, depending on if Curry can continue to win the finals MVP. But yeah, interesting stuff happening right now in this simulation. I never thought I would actually see some stuff like this. I really just, when I think of, like, when I do these with Jordan and LeBron, I always just think that Jordan is going to be the guy to lead this team to victory. And so far, it has not been that. Or Jordan or LeBron will lead the team to victory. And so far, it has not been that at all. It's really been Curry and Shaq that are running this team. They're both, all of them are 27. Like I said, that's the cool thing about having them all start at a similar time. I got to just start like choosing a team during the regular season because clearly they don't know how to sign. Like now they sign a bunch of players to deals, and now they actually have a decent supporting cast. The last couple seasons has been absolutely garbage. But let's see how this season goes. We are in our, what are we in, our 7th season? Yeah, this is our 7th season. They've won 6 championships in a row. This is a way more interesting simulation because in past simulations, it's literally just always LeBron who wins every single MVP. And this time, it's been kind of a different MVP almost every time, unless Shaq takes over. All right, 71-11. There it is. As soon as I start talking trash about Jordan, he steps up to the plate and wins an MVP. He's keeping his vibes up. As Curry is still leading the team in scoring most years. Shaq is out here 25-14. Maybe they just didn't want to give it to Shaq again, and they decided we got to reward Jordan, and that's his 2nd MVP. Let's see if he can win a Finals MVP. He might still be in the lead for the top dog of this team. So far, there's really no definitive top dog, and we are down 2-1. It's 2-2. Now we're up 3-2. This keeps happening to us. I don't know why. Obviously, Carmelo is on this Cavs team. Very solid team. Carmelo always ends up really good in this sim, which is nice to see. And look at this. Again, we're down 2-1. 2-2. Are we going to go up 3-2 again? Like, what is happening? We'll simcast one of these games. I'm so confused what's happening here. Okay, so the Cavs are going to force a game 7. Curry dropped 31. He's averaging. His stats went down in the playoffs. Okay, why did I think that was Jordan? Jordan too kind of went down a little bit. Only 12 points in this game. You got to play better. If you want to be the top dog, you can't go 4 for 10 with 12 points. Come on, Jordan. See if they can win this one at home. It's looking like a blowout to reach the finals. So regardless of how bad Jordan's game 6 was, it looks like they're still going to get the win here at home. Yeah, it's not even close. Jordan, okay, he stepped up to the plate, dropped 13 for 16, 36 points. Curry dropped 30. And Jordan, they're both averaging the same amount of points. Shaq is the guy here. He might win a Finals MVP this year. I'm not going to lie. Playing the Timberwolves, though, and they have Kevin Garnett. That's literally it. They just have Kevin Garnett, so I think this is going to be a sweep. As I predicted, it is a sweep. Steph, 32, 10, 3 steals, 3 rebounds. I mean, I got to check the accolades now one more time. This is some interesting stuff. I keep saying it, but he is now a one-time MVP. He has the most Finals MVPs. Meanwhile, Jordan has 2 and 2, and Shaq has 3 and 1. I got Curry definitely. Where did their team go? I definitely have. Okay, wait. What am I doing? I definitely have Curry in first with the 4 Finals MVPs because I do think Finals MVPs hold the most merit. Jordan, this is tough. Who do I have at? I guess I'd have to put Jordan at second still, but Shaq is a very close third. It's very, very close, honestly. Luckily, I don't think any of these guys really care who the top dog is. I'm going to be honest with you. I think they just want to continue to win championships. And the GM is doing a great job of building a supporting cast around all these guys. Nick Collison, they brought in TJ Ford. He'll probably be the 6th man. So, yeah, it looks like Curry is playing the most minutes for this team. Might be why he's averaging the most points. But, I mean, last year Shaq did average the most points. Or Shaq was averaging the most points in the playoffs. So, we're going to see. We're going into the 2010 season. I think this team is good enough to go have a really good record, probably break the win streak record. But we'll see. So far, they've gotten kind of close. I think, what did they get? Like 27 in a row, I think, was it? Or 28? Well, I think almost 30. So they were close, but not quite there yet. They went on a great win streak all through January and February, but then lost March 5th to the goddamn Hawks. So it looks like we're still not going to break that win streak record as we head into April. Jordan, MVP. Okay. So, yeah, he's definitely now that's a different Curry. We got to take that Curry out. But Jordan and Steph missing All-NBA first team. Interesting. So now Jordan's got that 3rd MVP and then 2 Finals MVPs. Definitely in the lead against Shaq. Shaq didn't even make an All-NBA first team, but him and Curry both did. Maybe Jordan is about to start taking the top dog role. I think Curry's still leading the team in scoring, but yeah, definitely had a little bit of a drop-off, and Shaq is still out here putting up 23 and 13. So I don't think, I think it's still close. I do think MJ wants to have that top dog kind of vibes way more than Shaq and Curry. I think Shaq and Curry kind of just want to win championships, but we'll see if they can continue to win. What if they just go their whole career not losing a championship? Wouldn't that be special? Curry's only averaging 21 in the playoffs. Jordan's putting up 25, and Shaq. I think if they win a championship, he's going to win the MVP, the Finals MVP. Unless Curry always just shows up in the finals, though. And I keep saying that like they're automatically going to win a championship. Obviously, that's not the case, but they do have a pretty good chance of doing it because they haven't lost in quite literally like 8 years, and it's Shaq winning the Finals MVP. Now that changes everything. One-time MVP. So Steph isn't really doing much in the regular season. He was the first player, I believe, to win an MVP. Actually, after Jordan, he was the first player to win an MVP. He has 4 Finals MVPs. Jordan, 3 MVPs and 2 Finals MVPs. But now Shaq has 3 MVPs and 2 Finals MVPs. So you just swap them. No, they have the same now. So Shaq and Jordan have the same amount of each. Who has more first-team All-NBAs? Jordan has 5 first-team All-NBAs. Shaq has 4. So Jordan is in the lead by 1 first-team All-NBA. Unless Shaq has a Defensive Player of the Year award that I'm missing. That could be the case as well. I definitely should probably check that, eh? Let me see if... Yeah, Shaq has 3 Defensive Player of the Year awards. So He's definitely over Jordan. I think Shaq is the top dog of this team right now. Shaq is the top dog of this team. I'm confident saying that right now. Okay, we're entering the 2010s. Into it we go. Let's go ahead and see what's going on here for this team, if they added any additions. We're at 8 championships already. The team is looking phenomenal. They have a great supporting cast around them, as expected. And like I said, I got Shaq. He's running this team, in my opinion. If Shaq can get one more Finals MVP, I put him over Curry. Curry's still the winner of all the four Finals MVPs. But Shaq, which I didn't realize, has the Defensive Player of the Years and the MVPs and the Finals MVPs. So he is truly a jack of all trades for them. They're all going to turn 30 soon. This might be one of the shorter videos of these that we do, which is not a problem, but, you know, just a thought. Because they all like in all of them we had LeBron and he starts when he's 19. LeBron or Kobe, and they both start when they're 19. So to have them all start at 21 is very different, very, very different, and it might lead them to winning less championships. But we'll see in the long run. Let me see if they got to extend their contracts. We got to extend Shaq. Shaq's got to get an extension on his contract. Why did I make it $480K? He should be making more than that. There we go. All right, let's do it. Shaq, MVP, continuing to prove why he's the top dog of this simulation. And I'm assuming, LeBron now is going to win a million Defensive Player of the Year awards. Shaq is now first-team All-NBA. And then Steph is out here still, leading the team in scoring. Jordan has fallen 20 points a game, 7 rebounds, and 8 assists. He's not that guy, pal. He's not that guy. I'm sorry, Jordan fans in the comment section. I'm going to get absolutely crucified. Either way, they don't care about the accolades because they are trying to win 10 championships in a row. And if they win this year, it'll be 8. And we're down 3-2 to the Heat. Wow. I think this team has Chris Bosh, I want to say. With the dynasty might be over here. This is a very close Game 6. We'll hop in with 2 minutes left. As we know, all of them have been in this position before. We are down 3-2 to, I think, who was it again? I can't remember. Was it the Cavs? No, it was in the finals. It was to the Jazz, right? Weren't we down 3-2 to them? So we've been in this position before. Let's see how Curry can match it. They're going to go right to Shaq. Oh, it's stolen. Here's Rodney Stuckey now to Bosh. He's one of the best players in the sim. Bosh on the cut. Into Chris Bosh. Bosh misses. Shaq the rebound. Here comes Shaquille O'Neal. Out to Jordan. Back to Shaq now. Why does Jamal Mashburn have the ball? What is he doing? Tough shot is missed. Why does he have the ball in his hands? Bosh out to Caron Butler now. Damon Stoudemire. That's for the lead. Buckets! This could be the end of the Chicago Bulls dynasty. 1 point game. Here's Curry. Big possession. Does Curry go to Shaq here? Is the question. Shaq on the cut. That was an easy bucket if Steph found him. They go to Shaq in the post. The MVP of this team. What a shot. The finesse and touch of Shaq. That was beautiful. Jordan only has 18 tonight. Clearly the third guy on this team. Let's be real. Into Bosh now. Leader of the Miami Heat. Back to Stuckey. I don't even know how this team is up 3-2 on us, really. I don't see anybody who just I really don't get how the 2K sim works. Double team comes now. Childress, that's a good look for 3. Misses. See if the Bulls can continue. Shaq bringing up the ball, looking like Nikola Jokic out here. Back to Curry. Curry into Mashburn. Notice how Jordan hasn't really touched the ball at all. That is a tough shot. Why is he taking that shot? Was he looking for the foul? I'm not sure. Bosh. Down the other end, looking to drive in on Shaq. Back out to Stuckey. Into Bosh. Bosh misses the leg, gets his own rebound, and then puts it back in. This is a huge possession here for this team. Steph Curry, the dynasty is on the line. What will you do? 15 seconds left in the fourth quarter. What will you do, Curry? Maybe not drive in. Here we go. 5 seconds. 4 seconds. Curry. Driving floater alert! With 2.8 seconds remaining, the Bulls take the lead. Childress, that's a great look. That's for the win. The Bulls hang on for one more game. Curry, 22 plus the game winner. Shaq, 21 and 21. And then Jordan, just not really playing that good. Actually, I need to do something, I think, for Jordan. Because somebody commented on this on one of my videos. They said, Jordan's not playing good because you don't have him wearing the right shoes. And you know what? Now I think about it. At first, I was like, that's a stupid comment. Just blow that out of the water. It doesn't mean anything. But now I think about it, it's kind of facts. I think we got to give him some J's. This is my favorite Jordan right here, the 4s. I'm gonna give him some 4s, and his other shoe, we're gonna give him some not Converse, because you're right, he shouldn't be wearing Converse. He should be rocking Jordan. What is my second favorite Jordan? I mean, the only ones I would ever wear are the 4s. I'm gonna keep it a buck with you guys. Those are the only ones that I actually wear. But I think those are like the only. I like the 2s. The 2s are cool. I will just give him the classic. We'll give him some 1s. So maybe he'll start playing better because he has J's on. This might be another close game. Oh, Bulls are up. Oh, it's gonna be another close game, I think. Nope, Bulls are gonna take care of business. And look, yeah, see, Jordan, all he needed was some J's. 29 points, 30 for 18. All Jordan needed was some J's. If he wins the Finals MVP, you guys better thank me. They're down 2-1, 2-2, 3-2, and okay, Game 7. Here we go. Looks like it's going to be a blowout for Chicago. They're going to hang on, I believe, for one more season. The streak remains, and Jordan is starting to level up. 27 points in this game. Shaq, I wonder who's going to win the Finals MVP if they win this year. Lowry, Dirk, and DeAndre Jordan is the team we're going up against. Mavericks take a 1-0 lead, 2-0 lead. This might be the end. Okay, and there it is. Wow, we keep going down 2-0, and all he needed was some Jordans. A Finals MVP for MJ, keeping him in the race for top dog. Let's go over, everybody, once again. 1 Finals MVP, 4-time Finals MVP. Steph was the top dog up until 2009, and then I think we could take him out of the race from now on. He probably still has the most Finals MVPs. He does. So he'll still be in the race for as long as he has the most Finals MVP. But I think it's safe to say we could probably take him out the list. Now, Jordan, 3 MVPs, 3 Finals MVPs, as opposed to 4 MVPs and 2 Finals MVPs. I'm still going to put Shaq over Jordan because of the Defensive Player of the Years and because his averages are better. Jordan won Finals MVP averaging 22 points. That's not as impressive to me, personally. Okay, all 3 of them are 99s as expected. They're all turned 30 this year. We do have to extend Curry and Jordan's contract now. So we'll go ahead and do that. Give Curry the max. And then we'll give Jordan the max. Are they getting paid the same amount? Yeah, they're getting paid the same amount. And then Shaq will extend your contract as well. And yeah, 20.32. Boom. Let's see. So that's 9 championships in a row. This year would make it 10. Okay. It seems like this is the curse. Every time I say somebody is falling behind, they go ahead and win another accolade, as Curry is the MVP this year. And then, okay. Shaq is still out here making first-team All-NBAs, 21 and 14. His stats kind of taking a little drop. Jordan, only 21 and 7 and 7. Curry is really that guy for this team right now. And you know what? I think with that MVP, he takes the lead. 2 MVPs, 4 Finals MVPs. He took the lead right there. If he can win a Finals MVP this year for their 10th championship, I'm comfortably saying Steph is the top dog as they cruise to the first round. The Magic actually gave us trouble, but it's going to be easy this time. And actually, the Heat gave us trouble. I don't even know where they are. Yeah, they lost in the first round to the Magic. And it looks like it's going to be an easy. Playing the Spurs, I'm assuming they have 10. Whoa. Slow your roll. Tony Parker, KD, and Tim Duncan. They have built a trio to stop us in San Antonio. I would not be surprised if we lose the series. Oh, my God. Okay, 3. This is an unbelievable matchup. I'm not even going to lie. This is the best matchup we've had by far so far. All 3 of these guys are on the same team at the same time. I mean, all 6 of these guys at the core at the same time. I would love to see a hop-in game of this one. I'm not going to lie. Yeah, I would love to see this. This is a sick matchup. Let's see if everybody's on the court at the same time. I see Jordan. Is Kevin Durant in the game? I would honestly, like, no joke, I would sub him in just so I could see all this. You know what? Yeah. Let's get them in. I want to see this matchup. I want this to be a fair matchup because I think this is the best matchup we're going to get probably of the whole simulation. Shaq sets a screen. Curry, great pass to Shaq, and that is going to be an easy dunk. That pick and roll is wonderful between those two. Tim Duncan bringing up the ball, playing the point guard. I just saw Ginobili on the bench over there as Tim Duncan gets the layup to go. They kind of need Kevin Durant and Tony Parker to sub in, though. Probably be in their best interest. Here's Cordondo. Curry. Back into, I think that's Tyrese Thomas. Now it's Ford. Back to Curry. Curry. 1 point game. Steph is going to drive inside. It's blocked. Rebound Ford, and he misses the mid-range. Here's Collison. He used to be on our team. I just realized we used to have Nick Collison. Out to Michael Redd. That is for the lead. Misses. Shaq the rebound. They better call a timeout and get Parker and KD in the game. That would be very helpful for them. Shaq sets a screen. Curry for three. You can always count on Stephen Curry. That's a big two-possession lead here for Steph. Biggest shot of the night by far. Michael Redd, half spin. Actually playing some great defense. It's Curry. Into Tim Duncan, who gets an easy layup. I wonder if the Spurs will foul. Looks like they're not. Curry driving inside. What a play from Stephen Curry, and we can call this game over with right here. Whoa, got close there. I got scared. Curry had 41 in this game. I think he's going to win the Finals MVP. If he wins the Finals MVP, he's confirmed as the top dog. You can't tell me anything else. Yup, 31, 5, and 10. Curry is that guy in this simulation. He is that guy. 2-time MVP, 5-time Finals MVP. If he wins like another MVP, it might be the icing on the cake for this. That is actually, I can't believe it. I can't believe out of these three players, it's Curry who ends up being that guy for them. That's pretty remarkable. All right, so in the leaderboards, it looks like Shaq drops to a 98. He keeps doing that. But the leaderboards, I got Curry over everybody right now. I'm not going to lie. If he can win one more MVP regular season, he's that top dog. He already is a top dog. He's in the leader. But let me know in the comment section who you think has been the most impactful for this team. I'm giving it to Curry. It might be my personal bias, but I at this point, he's doing everything. And he's winning the most Finals MVP, which is by far the hardest award to achieve. Okay, interesting stuff happening here. Kevin Durant wins the MVP. He might be gunning for us. So, yeah, interesting. Steph, all three of them do make All-NBA first teams, with Steph dropping just a tiny bit, but Jordan, 24 points. Shaq averaged 20 and 15. Shaq, I think, is going to have the biggest drop-off as he ages, which makes sense because Shaq actually did have that in his career. When he left the Lakers, he kind of definitely had a big drop-off. But it looks like they're going to win. Is this for 11? Yeah, this is for 11-time championship, which I don't think we've done in this in any of these videos. So this is the best team that we've ever assembled, and the Spurs lost in the second round to the Mavericks. Wow, Dirk Nowitzki had himself a season, I guess. So that's kind of a big load off our shoulders because they were the team to beat us. Except it looks like the Hawks are looking to take that position now. And they got T-Mac in his prime. He never got injured. Marc Gasol. Rudy Gay. This might be the end of the Chicago Bulls dynasty. It's not quite over yet. Michael drops 33, 13, and 6 with Curry dropping 32 and 10. Game 7. It's not quite the end of this dynasty. It's not over till it's over. And the Bulls will not go down without a fight. They've been down 3-2 many, many times before. This is a close game. Wow, this is another super close game. We'll hop in. We got a lot of hop-ins in this simulation, which is also very fun. This is like the perfect simulation for these videos, I have to say. This one is going super well. The Hawks have the ball, though, down 1. Rudy Gay has it. Jordan trying to clamp him up. Rudy behind the back. Here comes a screen. Rudy Gay, that's for the lead. Great look as he gets the mid-range to go. This might be it for them. Shaq a screen. Steph into Shaq. Shaquille O'Neal misses. Grabs his own rebound and gets blocked. Is this the downfall of Shaq? Here's Thomas all the way to the basket. Blocked by Shaq. It's not the downfall quite yet. Steph was wide open. James Johnson didn't find him. He wants to take it all the way by himself as he hits the layup with the left hand. Tough shot from James Johnson. T-Mac is scary. I'm scared of versing T-Mac. Look at him. Best animations in the game. Does he still have the best animations in the game? I don't really play my team or anything. Rudy Gay misses. Rudy Gay will always have some of the best animations in the game. That jump shot will always just be butter. Jordan, though, step back. Doesn't take it. Back out to Curry now. Huge possession here for the Bulls. They need a bucket here. Into Shaq. Shaq misses, grabs his own rebound, and then gets the layup to go. Shaq is really still that guy right now. One more stop, and I think this game is over. Robin Lopez on the screen. Rudy for three. Buckets! Ties up the game. We've seen Curry hit big-time shots in these parts of the game. So let's see it. 15 seconds here. 13 seconds here. 12 seconds here. 10 seconds on the clock. Is it going to be, who is it going to be that takes this last shot? I think it's going to be Curry. Shaq is going to come set the screen. Let me guess. Elbow three-pointer. Nope. Great. Oh, my God. They get the steal. T-Mac. What a block from Jordan. Just making sure T-Mac doesn't hit that half-court shot. But this game is going to overtime. And the Bulls take care of business right there. Jordan 26-7-7. Shaq 22-17. And they force a... Oh, no. That was the winner go home, right? That was Game 7? Yeah. In the finals. We've beat the Mavericks before. They have Kyle Lowry, Dirk. I think we beat them like 3 times. 1-0, 2-0, 3-0. And it's just, okay, not quite gentleman's sweep here as Shaq wins the finals MVP. The race continues to get more and more interesting, meaning Shaq now has 4 MVPs and 3 finals MVPs. I still put Curry over him right now. It's close, but I still have Steph over him. I think right now it's between Steph and Shaq. I mean, you could make an argument for MJ, but I think it's between Steph and Shaq. Okay, they still have TJ Ford. That was their 11th title. 12 would be the record. The most amount of championships I think I've had in one of these sims was 13. I would love to see them break 15. That would be awesome. But again, that's a really tough one, especially if they're already 32. So their stats are going to get worse and worse. This team is definitely not as invincible as they used to be. 19 losses is a very unsuccessful season for a team like this. They're going to finish with a 16-22 record, and it's Kevin Durant who's winning MVPs. They might not win an MVP again. It's very possible. But yeah, here's our first team. Shaq is the only one to make it. So he might be only 18 and 14. Interesting. Jordan, 21, and then Curry, All-NBA 13, putting up 24. You could make an argument. I think he had a better season than Jordan. I don't understand why Jordan, maybe defensively, I guess. I don't know. First time in literally the entire simulation, we're the 2 seed right now. So let's see if we can still win championships, or is this the end of the dynasty? They win. Okay, not quite yet. Okay, let's see. Is this it? Oh my God, I took a risk and it worked. 1-0 against the Raptors, 1-1. They're up 2-1, 2-2 now. They're up 3-2. Let's just sim. Let's see if this is it. Oh my God, wait. We'll sim now. Game 7 here. Is this it for the dynasty? I don't think so. They live to see another day. They're looking to win a 12th title in a row as they take out the Raptors. Are the Hawks going to win this Game 7? That's a big determination. That's a big, this will determine if they can win another championship. Yes, the Hawks do win. Like I said, we played this team already. We barely escaped them. 1-1. They're up 2-1, 2-2, 3-2. And there it is. The end of the Chicago Bulls dynasty. It happened in 2014. And it's, who would have thought? It's Tracy McGrady, Rudy Gay, Lopez, and Marcus Hall. Wow. Now, unfortunately, what happens in a lot of these sims... Wow, look, Jordan already went to 96. Wow. What happens a lot of times in these sims, when they lose their first championship, it's very hard to get back on their feet. They're all 33, so we're going to see. Shaq and Jordan already took a big tumble. That is pretty wild stuff, I'm not going to lie. All right, Steph Curry, MVP. Leading the Bulls right now. If they're going to win a championship, it's going to be because of him. And yeah, you can safely assume because they dropped off so much already in the offseason that he's going to be the end up being the top guy here for them to try to re-get the dynasty back on track here for the Bulls. It looks like they're the 1 seed again. Are they really not going to? Okay, there we go. Cavs, they have Carmelo Anthony. They almost beat us one of those seasons, but it's going to be the Bulls who take care. No, not quite yet. Can they bring the dynasty back? Okay. Why is the series not ending? We just blew a 3-1 lead. Now I think it's over. I genuinely think this is already over. And it feels like it went by too fast. Why is this already over? This is so stupid. Look, Jordan and Shaq already went down to 94 and 93. How'd they have such a crazy drop-off? I don't understand. Jordan was a 99 overall until he's 36. You can make an argument for 30. If he kept playing, he would have remained a 99 overall. He finished his career as a finals MVP. Why is he a 94 at 34 years old? I don't know. But I guess it helps Curry because he's going to, he's officially the top dog. I mean, he has the same amount of MVPs as Jordan, just one less MVP than Shaq, and then the most amount of finals MVP. So it's clear who the leader of this team ended up being, longevity-wise and just literally just finals MVP-wise. This team is looking like it's not going to make the playoffs now. Why? I don't know. All right, they're the 7 seed, so I don't know. Kevin Durant wins of MVP. I don't know how this is going to go. I got to see Shaq and Jordan's stats. Jordan averaged a whopping 19 points a game, and Shaq put up 17. I understand Shaq dropping off at 35, but not Jordan. I'm sorry. I just don't get it. And we're probably going to lose in the first round because we've lost to the Hawks multiple times in this simulation. Wait a second. Okay, some big things might happen. Wow, we took out the 2 seed. Could we make a big comeback here in this sim? 2-1, 2-2. Can we go up 3-2? Can we win it? Boom. Okay, we've been kicked out of the second round. I should probably start sim casting, huh? But yeah, 35 years old. I think it's almost over for both these guys, for some of these guys. I mean, they're already dropping off so much. So I really don't know how many more years they have left in them. I just don't get it. I just don't get it. I will never understand it. I'm just going to keep simming, but I just don't get it. I don't get why. I understand. Like I said, I understand Shaq, but why is Jordan already a 92 overall? They're going to miss the playoffs. That's ridiculous. It's embarrassing. Get Curry some help. We got to give them higher contracts now. Extend their contracts. Okay, obviously he's not winning MVPs because this team sucks. Steph Curry did make an All-NBA third team, and he's putting up great stats, trying to do everything he can, but these two guys are failing miserably. And we're going to lose in the first round, most likely. We're the 8 seed. 3-0. They might as well Shaq and Jordan just might as well retire. They went on a crazy championship streak, and then as soon as they lost one time, it all goes downhill. I think Shaq retired. No, he's still here. Wait, why can't I see him? Did I just miss him? Oh, I just missed him. I must have just missed him. But yeah, they're all 36, so I don't really know how many seasons there are for all of them, to be honest. It might be just run out their contract and then that's it, because I don't know how much winning they're going to do at this point. I mean, Shaq and Jordan have fallen off completely. Steph is still fighting, but it's not looking good for any of them. All right. Yeah, it's not looking good at all. We continue to make the playoffs, but finish as like the 8 seed, and we're playing the Sixers again. It's just a repeat. It doesn't end. It just doesn't end. I'm losing my mind. Anyway, let's see if any of them retire. Kobe did retire, but I don't think Jordan or Shaq are going to leave. Why? Why would they leave? They're getting paid $20 million because we have to keep extending their contract to keep them on the team. That's the rules of the game. Okay, 86 overall and 85 overall. It's so sad to see them both like at these overalls. Shaq, I can understand, like I said, because he played for a long time after his career, after his prime was done, and he's still putting up 11 and 10, like a double-double. But Jordan is just not really contributing too much. I mean, he's just like a borderline decent role player. Steph is putting up still 30 a night, so at 37. I mean, this might be it though for them. I don't even see them making the playoffs. Like it's a bad start to the season right now. All right, what is this? I'm not even no comment on this. No, absolutely no comment on this. Zach LaVine MVP, disgusting. The Bulls finished with the 15th seed in the Eastern Conference, meaning they could actually lock in a draft pick. None of them retired yet. There's Gerald Green. He's on our team, but that's nobody we. Yeah, they're still out here, so we'll increase their contract out for one more year, give them a minimum, so that they kind of scurry on out of here faster. Maybe paying them $1 million, $900,000 will make them want to leave. As for Curry, we'll extend him for another max contract because he deserves it. He deserves it. Oh, I wish we could see the draft lottery, but we might actually end up with a good pick. I'm not going to lie. Let's see. Maybe they'll pick up like a good rookie. Who's 2019? 2019 Zion and Jaw. So maybe they'll get Zion Williamson or something. That'd be cool. Also, Darius Garland. And if it was one season before, we could have had our chance at either Shea, Luka, Trae Young, Jaren Jackson. 2019 is kind of just the worst version of 2018. Who the hell is Clark James Jr.? That's like LeBron's son in a new universe. His name is Clark. Who is that? Anyway. Okay. You saw this. They got Melo and Dante Exum. And they still have Jordan and Shaq. Because we signed them to $900,000 deals, Melo is going to help save this franchise. All right, fifth seed. So maybe Melo's going to help us. Oh, we also drafted Zion Williamson. I didn't even realize. So, yeah, interesting stuff happening in this sim right now. Curry missed all NBA teams. Let's see how Jordan put up. Just retire, dude. This is embarrassing. Shaq put up. That is also embarrassing. Curry putting up 20 points, so not bad at all. Still not fantastic. Fifth seed. Lost 1-0 to the Pistons. 2-0. 3-0 and not quite swept yet, but gentlemen swept. And this might be, I think this is going to be Shaq and MJ's last season for sure. Wow, they're going to stick around. Are they still on the team? Yep, they're sticking around. They're both super annoyed. They might as well just retire. I don't understand what's the point of staying if you are annoyed, Shaq. Just retire. We're giving you $900,000 contracts. There's no point in staying anymore. But that's none of my business. The Bulls actually have a pretty good team. I'm not going to lie. It's actually a pretty good team. Like, if Zion gets better in the offseason and Melo continues to get better, they actually have a shot. I think they have a shot at winning a championship like this. Okay, so they're all going to turn 40 this year, meaning I think they're going to retire. I think. I could be wrong, though. Obviously, I've been proven wrong many times in these sims. They're both at 79 overall, so I don't think they're going to keep playing. Imagine, like, your, like, role player. Like, look at the lineup we're rolling out with. I got to see this real quick. Yeah, like, our role players are Jordan and Shaq is still our starting center. He's putting up 5 and 7. But our sixth man is Michael Jordan. That's pretty hilarious. Okay, Kevin Durant in finals an MVP, but the Bulls are the 5th seed. They were literally the 3 seed for most of the season, and now we're going to lose in the first round, aren't we? Okay, I think it's time for all of them to retire. Enough is enough, guys. This is just ruining you guys' legacy. You guys were 11-time championships in a row, and it's just been all hell. As Stephen Curry retires, let's see how many points he ended up dropping for this team in total. He put up 40,000 points, putting him just below LeBron James, depending on how LeBron does in this sim. But in real life, he would have been just below LeBron. What about are Jordan and Shaq still playing? Jordan and Shaq are going to stick it out, I guess. There's no way they keep playing. I'm going to advance. They probably are going to retire. That would be hilarious if they don't retire. It would make no sense. Okay, yeah, they retired. Unless they went to different teams, I'm pretty sure they retired. I think that's it for them. Let's see. Shaq is a free agent, so basically retirement. And then I'm assuming Jordan is the same. So I'm going to go ahead and end the video there, guys. There's not going to be anything else happening. Yeah, they're both free agents, 76 overall. Thank you all so much for watching, guys. If you guys enjoyed this video, smash the like, subscribe. It was, I think, the most interesting for like 10, 11 seasons. And then it obviously always falls off, but it fell off way harder than it ever has. If you guys enjoyed the video, smash the like and subscribe. Thank you all for the support. Check out the 2 videos on the screen here. If you like this video, you'll enjoy the 2 videos on the screen. Peace.